It looks like everyone is here now. We are gathered here today to bear witness to the trial of Ariadne Chrysalis, former Luna to the Winter Mist Pack.
His eyes scanned over the faces of everyone around before finally landing on me.
Do you swear on the goddess name, Ariadne, that you will tell the whole truth during this trial?
I do.
And how do you plead?
I held my breath, my heart racing in my chest.
Not guilty.
2 weeks earlier.
You pregnant?
I stared at him in shock, my face paling. My destined mate, the love of my life, was telling me that he had gotten a girl pregnant, a girl who was not me. It was like a kick to the gut. The mate bond made the weight of his words tortuous, and my inner wolf howled out in pain. I had given everything to Alaric, suffered everything for him, and yet here he was, standing in front of me, telling me such excruciating news as if he were telling me the time of day.
Why?
I don't need to explain myself to you. You couldn't even fulfill all your duties as my mate, as a Luna. Don't start acting as if this is a surprise. The pack needs an alpha heir, something you are incapable of, Ariadne.
His words stung, twisting deep into my flesh like a knife. We had been officially mated for 6 years now, and it was true. I had failed to bear him a child. It wasn't as though I hadn't wanted to, though. For months after we had officially found out about the mate bond, I would try everything to be with him as much as possible. But he was never interested in me. I could see that clearly. I knew he was only with me because I was the rightful Luna. But there was something else I knew too, something no mate should ever have to live with, and that was that I knew about his mistress, Thea. Alaric and Thea had known each other since before we were officially mated, and I could plainly see how he doted on her over me, gave her the love that was rightfully mine, looking at her as if she were his son. But every part of my being loved him even if he did not love me. And yet by some futile dream I remained hopeful that he would warm to me once I bore him a child. After all, I was the rightful Luna and his mate. I went to the pack doctor a year after failing to conceive, and he confirmed my worst fears. I was unable to bear children.
I'm sorry, Luna, but you are unable to bear children.
I didn't know what to do, how to keep going. This was the one thing that I had pinned all my hopes on, for my fate to change, for Alaric to change. The news of my infertility was kept only within the high ranks of the pack, thankfully, but I'd never seen my father, the beta, look so disappointed in me. I had tried everything to keep Alaric's attention despite the news. I lost weight, tried to make myself prettier, and dedicated myself to my Luna duties. We were the most successful pack in the country, and a part of that was due to me. I thought if I could make him successful, then he would pay me back in kind. However, the longer time went on, the colder and more aggressive he became. Whenever he had laid with me in the past, it had always been cold, clinical, as if he were performing a duty rather than enjoying himself. But then everything changed once he learned of my infertility, his visits soon completely stopping. Those short moments he had once indulged me had been everything to me. They were the only times he had ever touched me with intimacy. My skin would send sparks wherever our bodies met, and his scent would intoxicate me. This was the curse of the mate bond.
But I love you, Alaric.
Don't be pathetic. You should count yourself lucky I'm not removing you of your Luna position for Thea. The goddess still chose you to be Luna, even if she was wrong. However, I need to inform you that I will be making Thea's child my rightful heir. The elders have deemed this appropriate given the circumstances. They understand how important this baby is for the survival of the pack.
I bowed my head to him in submission, tears quietly streaming down my face. I needed to leave to get away from him, but I was held in place by his presence. Even after everything he had done to me, I still relished in him even talking to me. The bond between Luna and Alpha was strong, and it caused me to still love him even now. Even though every part of me wanted to scream at him, to hit him, to claw his eyes out for hurting me.
You have a pack meeting tomorrow morning at 8, so don't be late.
He didn't even glance twice at me as he left. No apology, no sympathy. Alaric would rather see me suffer than give me even an ounce of love or affection. I was a Luna, his Luna, and a queen in the eyes of our pack, but he could not even spare me the decency of a glance. His lack of respect for me was evident. Not being able to stand it any longer, I decided to do the only thing I could do in this situation, run from it all, if only for a few hours. I ran outside into the forest as the cold, fresh air hit my face immediately, something I breathed in greedily to help.